I started off really nervous, not knowing what I was going to do, but I've heard of a lot of really good colleges around the area, and I thought they were really good, and so I went to my first meeting with my college guidance office. It was a little disappointing because the preliminary list that they gave me had not bad colleges. It seemed a little low for the grades I had and some of the other achievements I've been able to accomplish over the 4 years. And so I was a little discouraged simply because I had really high expectations. Like the colleges that I thought or had in mind were not at the same level as some of the other ones that they had recommended for me. And after a meeting specifically with the college guidance office and my family, my mom mentioned, oh, how about Harvard? And the college guidance simply seemed to dismiss it as impossible or something that I could not achieve, which was discouraging but my mother told me to apply there anyway.
We sort of sat to the corner, and my first questions, I think I asked you, I hear from your dad, what is it that you want to do?
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself? Because I felt like your voice needed to be there. And then I saw your credentials, and I said, absolutely with this, you need to look at other schools beyond the ones you've been told. And I immediately started to looking for schools that would fit her situation at that moment in time. But certainly the Ivies were there, and discussions of the top tier schools.
It was a Friday afternoon, and I was in the community center at my school, where most of the seniors just hang out. And I opened it in front of one of my friends, and I remember it was just also the atmosphere at my school. Everyone's very friendly, and as soon as I opened it, I started screaming. I was like, oh my God. And I told my friend, I was like, I just got into Harvard. And she was like, no way, let me see. And she looked, and then she went screaming around the halls. She was like, oh my gosh, she got into Harvard. And I was like, calm down, it's okay. And after that, people came flowing in. They're like, oh my God, congratulations. Financial obviously was daunting, being that college is so expensive. Taking it one step at a time with all the forms, and my parents came here a lot to ASA, and they helped out a lot with what forms I need to fill out, when should I fill them out, which I think was also very crucial since a lot of the forms came out earlier this year. It's daunting, but if you take it one step at a time, it's not that bad, and it ended up fine. I mean, I got a really generous scholarship for college, and I'm going to be able to graduate debt-free. It's $250 to help me ease the transition to college because as everything is new, everything's also starting from zero. So I have to start out, buy books, I have to buy even the simple stuff such as dorm materials, and even though it's not that much, every cent counts. Everything adds up, from the pillows to the mattress covers and all that. Having that to back me up and to get me started is something that I think I'm very thankful for. It eases me, it lessens the stress, and it takes a little bit off the burden that I had to worry about working so that I can pay for that.
So yeah, and and the reality is this is exactly the connections that more affluent families have, right? It's that whole legacy piece, it's that whole cultural capital. And I think when I think of ASA, the college planning, we're able to provide that for our students and for our clients in a way that I'm hoping that is done with humility and with a sense of helping them, not as a way of imparting, oh, this is all we know, but rather, oh, let's explore this.
I just want to reiterate the fact that I'm very thankful for the ASA and how it really did make a difference. It helped me incredibly take those first steps, which are often the hardest to take in that college application process, and get me excited, get me more like hopeful about what'll come forward, because it's daunting. You never know what's going to happen, especially nowadays where there's so many applications, so few people that get in, and and it just helped me an incredible amount. I'm very thankful.